Hello everyone, welcome to my channel City Life. Today we will know about 10 things to know before moving to Atlanta, Georgia. A little history of Atlanta and founded in the year 1837 in the city Atlanta and became the transportation's hub and prime destinations at the end and western and Atlantic Railroad line, now as the capital and the most populous in the city of Georgia. The city played of major historical and significance in American history. During the Civil War, Atlanta was actually almost entirely unburned to the ground of during William T. Sherman and marched to the sea and rebuilt, and since then Atlanta was a significant location for the civil rights and movement. In the 1950 and 1960, the city was even the birthplace of Martin Luther King Jr. and various and other historical figures. Host of the 1996 and Summer Olympics, Atlanta has made its mark one of the world, home to the Hartsfield and Jackson Atlanta International Airports. Busiest airport in the world, Atlanta continues to have an international and significance. This airport runs onto over the 2,500 flights daily to the over and other the countries, and anyone that flying out of the country and Georgia will be most likely in Atlanta first, which means that a lot and people what they are is one of this city and continually and seeing increase in the population in the it's in easy to fail in with Atlanta, Georgia, and all of that it has two offers when moving to trial and the things to be beforehand and we are the hair and help you hour and turn and completed this like and make him moving that much easier and without the being said and the things and before the moving to Atlanta and Georgia. The late black culture. Atlanta lives to better and south and hospital with will many residents and may be from and other states. The people in Atlanta and just now are friendly and people we will have to walking and to down and straight. So do not and confused if you stranger and come up to talk you. This is not seriously unlike to back city where no one is quick and to choke. It's one of the reasons and people love living to Atlanta and in your new and then area and you will notice how welcome to the neighbors will make you feel if you from a lazy and friendly city and then this made and talking to the first and most of the time and people and that you meet will be now in Atlanta the relaxed and friendly and environment is that and make to the living and so get if you are moving to the Georgia and they are good and became the relaxing to the get a state largest hub. Atlanta is hug if there is one thanks to charting it is Atlanta and Mississippi of spanning over 14 countries is recharging over 15 miles in its directions. Atlanta make up large and area and consisting to downtown and area is birds and software and there are plenty of options of the choose and where the catching where you the competitions and New York City and there are half and times and bigger than Atlanta, but it is the third largest city in the southeast United States. If you're moving to Atlanta, and you will notice that you are the just big the city each ITPS or OTP and standing for outside the perimeter and outside of perimeter those two and classification of the city and can you the divided into the specific section. This is the geographical and categorizations is important and remember because the depending on whenever the decades to live in the ITP and the OTP, and they determine how you live in the city and divide up a base and the location and interested and 285 and those that choice to the inside and to the lobe and ITP and living to the town and men will and those and live in the outside of the lobe or OTP who will be living in the outskirts of town or in the south suburban and areas and living to the OTP and consider the more family and friendly the urban and if you are and the raising and family that's beneficial to look the house in this area house to late and sharper and years to sleep and the larger to school and district to noun and to better downside of living to the OTP under the computer and this family usually longer and the latter on the other hand and living to the ITP is well and the action and top and training the entertainment and establishment to found of among of all of the brand and to outer and desirable and great the young and possible and professional those and the love city and expensive in this area and throughout the urban and often and beginning and checking the weather and so you can be ITP and OTP. Atlanta is important to high and the pros and across and often and lifestyle that you want to live. It's a food and habit for all of the food that's one day are Atlanta is favorite and destination when comes and quality and cost and sea science and home at the best of the classical southern and comfort food and the prayers in the lake and the barbecue and peach clover and homemade pecan and pie and pimento and cheeses and the thing to fried and the matter and we are live in the city you experience and flavors that you have to discover here are some top and dishes and destinations only founded in Atlanta hottest and the Amber City the hot dog and joint to the serving in the chill dog and the fries and the onion and drinks to the rings at this fast food and drive to the downtown and peach and ciders and the revelation and drought and they in the field and Georgia and purchase. This is the little cider and covered and sugar with the syrup and the summer and month and most try luster and make cheese at tops and this is local favorite serving in the sun for the lust and make the sweet and creamy and decanted and this is need to be ordered and pizza Antonio pizza and like making to the Italian pizza and Antico pizza and between the pizza and Atlanta fried chicken and tacos and take and this all and making the chicken and the south end and barbecue and the brisket and into the Mexican and creation and genius idea that local lab and to really dismay only small and spanning of the food and restaurant in Atlanta, Georgia, the scenes above the everyone and missing the southern food of the fresh and quad and the safe food and the international flavor. New resident will want to eat as the main restaurant and can you try to eat yourself. There is lot and voucher and reactions and consider activity if the resident love the greens and pets and outdoor reactions. Say if you want to hang humidity and sunsets and there are the penalty of park and playgrounds and 189 and car R1 and parking in the downtown Atlanta and perfect and picnic and working out if you want a little more than an adventure check out the Beltane and which the trail and that circle and the entire city of the Atlanta get for walking and running to the baking and see the city in the light will the enjoy this trail will one of the vital line and many spots and restaurants have opened it of a long way and making to the rally and the destination be available to ride and to bike and to stop along the full for hiker and head 45 minutes at Atlanta and storm the mountain of climbing with the top hikers and will the emerging to the city and will by even the earth century and thriving from people in the past. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel for upcoming videos. Goodbye.